Okay, next we are going to see the probability involving combination and permutation. So what you have learned from chapter 7 is very important for this subtopic in chapter 8. So let's just go straight to example because you have already learned your chapter 7. So the first one, 4 letters are chosen randomly from the word computer. Find the probability. So you know that probability is NA over NS. So what you have to find is number of your sample space and number of your event. Okay, so now the question said 4 letters are chosen. So you know that this is combination. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters from computer. So that will be your number of sample space. And S is equals to 8 huruf dari computer. Choose 4, which is 8C4 is equals to 70. So that is your NS. Okay, so now let's go to the first question. Find the probability. All the 4 letters chosen are consonants. So the question asks for consonants. So how many consonants do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 consonants. So number of consonant here is 5 and number of vowel here is 3. So the question asks for a consonant. So let's take this as event A. So number of A is equals to, so you cannot just choose 5. You know that you have to, you cannot just pick 5 because the question asks 4 letters are chosen. So we have to do 5C4, which is 5C4 is equals to 5. So probability of A, which is all the 4 letters chosen are consonant, is equals to 5 over with our sample space, which is 70. So 5 over 70, simply 5, we have 1 over 14. Okay, so now the letter C must be chosen. The next one, the letter C must be chosen. So let's let this as event B. Letter C must be chosen. That means this one has to be included in these 4 letters. The same thing as particular. So tahu particular apa yang kita kena buat? If we do combination, you have to put 1C1. 1C1 represent the letter C. Okay, so you want another 3 letters. 4 letters, which is we have already choose C, so you only need 3 letters. So from all 8 letters, we only have 7 letters. Tolak C ke tepi, so we have 7C3. That will be 35. Okay, so probability of B or the letter C must be chosen is equals to 35 over 70, or we simplify this, we can get 1 over 2. Okay, so now the letters M and M must be chosen. So the same thing as the previous question. M dengan M tak ada yang repeated, so that is particular. Let this as event C. Event C, number of C is 1C1 for letter M, 1C1 for letter P. So how many letters do you have here? Tolak M, tolak P. So you only have 6 more letters. You have to choose 4 letters. You already choose M, so that tinggal 3. You choose P, so tinggal 2. So you need to choose another 2 letters. So that will be equals to 15. So probability of C is equals to 15 over 70, which is equals to 3 over 14. Okay, so simple je sebenarnya. Probability involving combination and permutation, you just do what you have done from chapter 7 and then you over by the number of sample space. Okay, right, so let's try one more question here. Example 11. 3 red marbles, 4 yellow marbles and 2 green marbles are arranged. So keyword is arranged. You know that this is permutation. In one row on a table, find the probability all the 4 yellow marbles must be next to each other. So as usual, since you are doing probability, you have to find the number of sample space. Okay, the number of sample space is the no restriction one. Okay, yang biasa kita buat no restriction. So what we have to do here, NS is equals to, so here we have 4 yellow, 2 greens, red, 3 red. Okay, so total we have 3 plus 4 plus 2 is 9. Okay, total we have 9 marbles. So if no restriction, we just rearrange 9 factorial. Okay, remember I said in class that if the question said red marbles, yellow marbles, if is if the bubbles are not labeled, this is considered as identical. Okay, this is identical object. All of these are identical objects. So remember what you have to do. If we have identical object, we have to divide by all the identical objects. So since we have 3 red, we have to divide by 3 factorial. 4 factorial for yellow, 2 factorial for green. Okay, so put that in your calculator. You should get 1260. Okay, so that is no restriction. Basically, your number of sample space is the no restriction one. So question A, all the 4 yellow marbles must be next to each other. Let this as event A. So to find A, all 4 yellow marbles must be next to each other. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 marbles. So yellow, yellow, yellow. How many yellow do we have? 4. Okay, kalau dia kata next to each other tu the same thing as together. Together kena buat apa? Kena buat circle. Okay, buat circle. So that will be considered as 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Antara 6 ni we can arrange in 6 different ways. So that will be 6 factorial. Okay, so 4 yellows pun boleh tukar tempat. That will be 4 factorial. And don't forget, we have the identical object. So that will be 3 factorial, 4 factorial, 2 factorial. So put that in your calculator, you'll get 60. Belum habis lagi kamu baru cari number of the event. So we want to find the probability of A, and that will be 60 over 1260, and we'll get 1 over 21. Okay. Right, let's see another example. All the 4 yellow marbles must not be arranged next to each other. Okay, so this one is 4 yellow marbles together. Okay, 4 yellow together. So as you can read from the second question, 4 yellow marbles must be not arranged next to each other. So that means this one is 4 yellow not together. Okay, so instead of we do all minus together, this is actually your A prime. Okay, so 4 yellow together ialah A. Maksudnya 4 yellow not together ialah A prime. So we simply can do, what we can do is PA prime. So you know that your PA prime total probability is 1. So to find PA prime, we just minus with PA. Okay, so you don't have to find all minus together. Susah cari panjang-panjang. We can just do this, the properties of probability. So PA is from question A. We have 1 over 21. So here we have 20 over 21. Okay, last one. The green marbles must be in the first and last position of the row. Okay, let's put that as event B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 marbles. So the first and last must be green. Green and green. Okay. So now, how are we going to do this? We want to find the number of green marbles in the first, which is must be in the first and last position of the row. So for this one, the green one, this is particular. Okay, so that means this is 1P1. See how many green do you have? We have 2 greens, only 2 greens. Okay, so between these 2 green, can change place. Okay, these 2 green, we can change place. So that will be 2 factorial. Equals to 2 factorial. And what happened to the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? This one will be 7 factorial. Okay, so 2 factorial times 7 factorial. Don't forget we have to divide by all the identical objects, which is 3 factorial, 2 factorial, 4 factorial. And here we'll have 35. Okay, and then to put our probability, that will be 35 over 1260 equals to 1 over 36. Okay, very, very simple. That's it for probability involving combination and permutation. Thank you.